So one of the biggest problem in utilizing AI or AI agents in compliance world is faced with the problem inherent to agentic AI, and that is of its probabilistic nature. So here at ComplyDP, we are trying to solve that problem by bringing determinism. And how we are doing it? We are doing it with the help of utilizing different languages like Katala and some protocols like Sedar. And we are also experimenting with E-flint. So this is what we are trying at this point of time.
So this idea propagates from H.L.A. Hart's concept called Penumbra, where what Hart has said that the interpretation is just not in isolation of that particular section or the statute of that law. It also combines with other sections of the statute. So when it is to be read alone and when it is to be read in accordance with the other statutes, that is what a judge decides as well. And that is what H.L.A. Hart says that why judges are needed to solve the problem of Penumbra.
Correct.
So that is what we also found out, that AI just gives a contextual inference and it does not give a legal determinism for the same.
It's not that the whole Penumbra probably could not be solved, because till the advent of AI, there were less such technologies which could have able to figure out what those different factors which needs to be combined to come up to the decision. For example, the very specific coding languages, and one of the papers which quotes saying that how they are planning is they're trying to code the code, which means that they're trying to convert the legal code to the computer or machine implementable code. Thereby saying, and one of the most important features of such language is you are in a position to take care of different contradictions and also different exceptions, because law is filled with a lot of exception. The very pattern, how the law is drafted, may it be constitution or may it be a privacy law, is that it starts with a generic condition and then it puts exception in different subsection or rules, sub-rules or clause or sub-clauses. So this is how we are approaching, and so other facet of it, how the research says that it could be to certain extent resolved, is that when a legal person or a lawyer or an advocate is sitting side by side with an engineer, and there has to be a common understanding where what legal team is able to understand is easily conveyed also to the coding or the development team, and thereby some certain such languages like Katala and all are in a position to somehow help.
So this is how we are trying to solve neurosymbolic compliance, particularly starting with Digital Personal Data Protection Act, which is going to come on May 2027. That is when the deadline hits. Until now, there have been many big companies who have been solving for that through their auditors who are physically present, and then law firms who are trying to read through every policy document. That takes hours, hundreds and thousands of hours of work, which we are trying to cut down by 90 to 95%.
Yeah, the point which Sanket mentioned, that we are utilizing neurosymbolic compliance, which clearly suggests neuro part of the compliance is basically what LLMs are good at generating a lot of probabilistic and statistical analysis and thoughts over it. And the symbolic part is which brings the determinism to that generated statistical analysis.
So this is what we are working on with ComplyDP. And if you believe that you are facing such a problem where it is taking you hours or hundreds of thousands of hours just to solve for compliance, we are working on a bigger solution where it can actually cut down your costs and time both.
So our goal is to make compliance an enabler for any company.
Right. So we hope if you have any questions or any queries, or if you want to help us or, give us direction or even have a few questions to ask, you can feel free to shoot us.
Yeah, kindly reach us at privacy@ComplyDP.com.
And you can visit our website if you think you need DPDP compliance as well, because we are doing Neurosymbolic Compliance at Hart and DPDP in the first post show.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.